Good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Trust your weekend was good. So, quick one if you're just joining us, kindly tell us your name and where you're joining us from. Kindly tell us your name and where you are joining us from. Your name and where you're joining us from. So, I'm giving this link to all of my students for the year, every of them for the year, because after this year, that will be it for me and mentorship. After this year, that will be it for me and mentorship. So I want everybody to come with your questions, your concerns, everything, everything. So, because like I always say, it's not a strategy problem. It has never been. The problem is we keep repeating the same mistakes and then looking for one holy grail to get out of it. But on the contrary, that's not the way it works. It's not the way it works at all. So when you're looking for a holy grail, but with the mindset of you not being disciplined and all, it's not going to go well. I'm sorry. Good morning, wisdom from Abia. Hello. So this point, I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Just go straight to the point, and then we get it out with. If you recall on Friday, that's the reason why I said for you to make all these things make sense to you, you'll be a student of the channel for at least a month, or at least if you join today for the first time, you understand the how it goes around here. So on Friday, you will not be confused about what I'm talking about. Like for today now, these signals was given on Friday, I'll be on Wednesday. So target have already been hit. And for this week, I'll be talking about the new setups we're going to see, whether it's A plus or just there. But we'll talk about them. So now that I don't talk about gold, I just gave this for because there is no setup on the other ones. So now that this guy have already gotten to this place, ideally, ideally, this is the set I've already taken. So this one is out of the way. I didn't even put it in the group. Yeah, I will copy. I'll put it there before I delete it. Because now that it have already gotten to the point where it is okay to now change bias to either buy or sell, the ideal thing to do is to look for the same thing that you looked for the other time before you jump in. You don't just wake up and go. No, it's not done that way. You don't just wake up and then boom. No. So how do you go about it? Done that way. Once it comes out, you get for the confirmations and then you sell. That's what we do about it. So but now If I'm going to buy, we'll still do a top down on it. At least it's a new month, everything is kind of new. So the only thing for me to do now is just go to the place it was before and tell you, yes, this guy did what we wanted, and it is USD card. So I'll quote it and then drop the report. USD card review. Boom. So now I can take everything off. Yeah. Good morning, Shedra. Good morning, Timmy. Good morning, everybody. So now that it's off, it's a new month. Yes, you're not a swing trader. Nothing concerning you with all this place, but we know. So, and if you look from the daily time frame, you see that this is just a retest to buy from this guy, and price already at it. Is not hidden. I'm sorry, but you're not blind. Look at it. And if you know structure, you know that the first one is liquidity, second one is POI. First one is liquidity, second one is POI, and all. So you can't start buying from here because here was bearish. So you can start buying from this break and then price zero this liquidity and then from this point. But then it was clearly missed. So but then from this point, you know that price is trying to get in from here to come back to this place. You've seen it already. So what's now your job? Go back. Go back to this point. Go back to your 4 hour time frame. Price already there. Now you can see where we started from. Price already there. So now what is your job? Your job is simple. Go down to the lower time frame and look for your entry. So from here, I guess you can start looking for your buys. You can start looking for your buys and everything, but then it's more clearer from the 4 hours. So you can swing it. You can swing it. Yeah, you can swing it. So what is now your job? Your job is now you're looking for from lower time frame, you're looking for, let me go to 1 hour, 30 minutes. Yeah. From here now, you see that price have already tapped it, did something like this, and then broke it. Once price comes back here again, you are buying. You see that now your stop loss is no longer here, is now somewhere around here. Your target is still there, but once you got your 3 hour, you run and do some other things. So, like I said, I'm not going to be spoon feeding you. What do you have to do? Once trend change, is your job to figure it out from this point and then to this point. Once it breaks it and comes back here, take your buy. That is it. But if you really you are busy with your life, you have something that you are doing that is taking all your time, no problem. You can set your limit and then swing it to whatever. But if you're swinging from this point now and here, and then you see how 1:3, but obviously it will take you the whole week to achieve. But if you take confirmations, like I said, and take your buys literally from here and your SL somewhere here, using the same place as your target, you see you're getting almost 6.5 hour. So this one got 3, this one got 6. So it's double. So the job is now left for you. What do you want to do? That is up to you. But price have already gotten back to where we wanted it to get. And then from here, we're expecting price to push up to this point. So having said that, that is my bias for USD card for this week. I'll copy it and drop it on the channel. Your job is to go there and wait for your entry and shoot. USD card bias dropped. So like I said, if you have any question, just keep it around as we are going. So the next one is USD CHF. USD CHF. If you recall last week, I said the same thing that happened in USD CAD, same thing happened here. Sell to continue the buy. Remember, this is 4 hour time frame, so you don't expect it to rush. No, you don't expect it to just be running up and down. No, you're not going. No, you know feed one. Even if you try, you know go happen. So what I'm expecting price to do is still come inside here. But as a trader, you have to be fluid in the sense that once patterns start changing, follow it. I'm not that tied to a bias. As I'm watching now, price didn't enter here, but I'm already seeing some changes. This is the last high, this is the low, this high wasn't broken, and then it came down to take out this low. What does that mean? Once price comes back again, I'm selling from here. Simple. So let's open it up and see how far. From the current time frame we are in, go to 1 hour, you're seeing it. From that 1 hour, price it didn't tap it, but it has come to that place. So there's no liquidity for it to go. You need more liquidity for it to happen, but it didn't happen. From that point, it got here, came down, got here, came down, got here, came down, and then finally broke the low we're talking about, which is this low. So if you look at this guy now, bring it out. Will you say that this guy is forming bullish momentum? No, of course it's not. Yes, you cannot sell from here because it's not confirmation. Neither can you sell from here. It's not confirmation. Neither can you sell from here. But it's not confirmation. But obviously you can sell from here. It's confirmation. Because of what? This guy has broken this level. And recall, we are playing a game from the higher time frame. We are not playing a game from lower time frame. We are playing the long time game. So anything that the candle is doing is sending a message. If this thing is now 5 minutes or 1 minute or 15 minutes, even 15 minutes is strong, small. But if it's 1 minute, 5 minutes, I'll say, just trying to trap you guys and then dump and then buy. But this is 1 hour time frame. And what you need is just 3 hours for you to get something out of the trade. So what do you now to do? Price have already swept this one, and then he swept it and came back to this place, to this region. What am I doing? Price have already swept it and came down to this region. So you're supposed to sell this guy. Sell it like waiting no good. Your SL is somewhere here. Your TP is 3 hours. So it's a setup. So if price comes back here, enjoy. If it didn't, if it breaks this one, like this one now, breaks it from that point and returns back, you sell again another 3 hours. Your target is where? You already know your target is here. But then for you to be on the safer side, your target should be at the liquidity point. This is the liquidity point. This here. So that's where your target should be. So that is another entry for USD CHF. USD CHF. Let me open it up and drop it on the channel. If you're not in the channel yet, go to my profile, go to the description of this. After the live, go to description and join the channel. That's where I drop the setups. I don't know if I should leave this entry or because this is already 1:2. Already 1:2. So if price comes back, bless. If it didn't, the same thing I just told you to do it. It works. This is the simplest pattern, but you just have your job is just to wait. Your job is just to wait for it. So from that point, it's going to be a sell all the way down to this point. So USD CHF, I'm dropping it. USD CHF, sell bias. I didn't put this direction on the other USD card though. You know it's buy bias already. So you are a trader, you should know the bias by merely looking at it. So the next pair is Euro JPY. Like they are all the same. But this guy is beginning to do nonsense, which I don't like. He's beginning to create trend. You see, he's beginning to create trend lines. And remember, this is 4 hour time frame. This is 4 hour time frame. So all these things is sending a message. All these things that you're doing, your sim price do, they're all sending a message. So what am I gonna do is a dicey situation. But if this guy breaks, comes to this point and returns back, I'll sell to this place. Let me say it again. Let me remove this one first because it's not going to happen this week again. If this guy, like now, you don't break the trend line, of course, but I can't call this in a break. Why can't I call it a break? Because it didn't break with much interruptions. It just broke and retested back. So I want something. You should give me something very serious to know that, oh, I'm really breaking for real. I don't want just fake out, call on a small stop loss and then start going. No. If you recall, if you check, it's not even recalling. If you check this chart now, you see that these ones were well. This is a week, of course, nothing concern them. This is a week, nothing concern them. This one, and then this break with body was kind of insignificant. Price retraced back immediately. So imagine that when this thing broke out, I say you should sell. Price are not ready to come back. Remember, this is 4 hour time frame. So for you to sell, you must sell from the extreme. So this one should come down a bit to this side, and then you sell from here. I don't know if I make sense, but then that is how it should be. Once price pushes down with body, make you know say something don't happen here. So once it comes back, you can now sell from this point. So that's what I'm checking for. That's what I'm looking out for. Euro JPY. The price should do something like this. You're already pushing down, push down a little more, and then come back here, and then we sell to this point. And you get that from your 1 hour time frame. But I can say this is already a nice push from the 1 hour time frame. So for you know, maybe like say you miss them or something. This is already a nice push to this downside. So if price comes back to this zone, any of these zones here, you can sell. But let me make sure is more than 1:3. Of course, it will. Sharp, it is. So this is my own entry for this guy. If he comes back here, you can sell. You can sell. You can sell. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, it's fine. You can sell. Go back to 4 hour time frame and then drop it. If you recall, this guy never come up this high before. Look at it. You see, it has been way back. So that point needs liquidity, enough liquidity to keep pushing up. It needs enough. So let it come back to this breaker and then continue pushing up. That is my view for Euro JPY. This one is a financial advice. But if you like, carry your Oble money and go and risk it all inside. I'm already big on risk. Your main account, your prop account, 1%, 0.5% if you're in drawdown, and your life account, not life prop, normal trading account, you can go 5% or 2.5%, depending. Euro J. So sell buyers. And then second to the final one, our Oga, Euro GBP USD. This guy has been how do I say now? Has been ranging from all these places. But like I said last week when I said it was somewhere here. It was somewhere here. And I said, this guy right there here, if you know it's better good for you, just avoid them. Because at the end of the day, you go stay in your white. And it did. If you sold from here, your TP didn't smash. It came back took you out. And when he came back to this one na key level, what you concern now. So, but now it has broken above this range. You don't leave them. Like this range, you don't come out. So now what is your job? We already missed the buy itself because as normally if price breaks out, let me stop using this one. If price breaks out from a range, it is expected for the bastard to break it, come back and continue. That is what is happening now. So obviously the guy is going to buy, let me use this guy's terminology, going to buy hard from this point to this point. Simple. So what is your job? It's already around it. It's already around it. Your oh shit. Your job now is to price have already gotten to where you want it to get. And your job is to look for some entries and get in. Boom. Your job is something like this. Same thing I said. Come back and boom. And if you do that, your TP will be somewhere around here, not even at that extreme, because the 1:3 is smarting. It's smarting because your TP, your SL is no longer here, your SL is now here. If you want to be generous, so but normally if you get the confirmation, your support should be somewhere here. But from this point, it is going to be 1:3, and we're out. So yeah. For me, giving you the signals or the bias, I'm going to leave it open because this is 1:4. So leave it to somewhere here. See 1:3. Good. This for swing. See 1:3. The other one, the 3 point something is for broker to chop, commission and all. So that is it. So this is what I'm expecting for Euro, GBP, USD. From that point, come inside and boom. So that's it. Let me remove all this. No. It's no grill. Are you mad or something? In fact, all of now. So it's fine now. And then back here and boom. What changed? Why did I this now increase? It's fine anyway. If it increase, no wahala. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine here. So the entry should be somewhere around here. GBP, USD. Did you see that it took us like 3 weeks to start getting entries? Other weeks is bias. Now it took us like 3 weeks to start getting entries. So that's the thing. Most times you will not get entries directly. But once the entries start coming, all the pairs start correlating together. Now we have a short entry on GBP USD. We have a short entry on Euro JPY somewhere here. We have a short entry at USD JPY, USD CHF, though you have already moved, which is still dumping. So probably this is going to be a missed trade already. And we have an entry for USD card to come back and then shoot. You don't need to start putting this thing. But if you're a swing trader, it's just from that, like I said, from that point and go. And I don't know, it will be up to 3 hours. Yes, it's up to 3 hours. But people using confirmation will get like more than 5 hours or so. So the final one is USD JPY. I love this pair for a reason. If it start moving, it moves. If you want to deal with you, it deals with you. It's not hard. You can see if it starts moving, it moves. But once it's caught in a range like this, your job is just buy the top, sell the low, buy the top. Sorry, what am I saying? Sell the top, buy the low, sell the top, buy the low. But it's not really a nice way to trade because your bias will be fucked up in your head. But once it starts giving you a buy momentum or sell momentum, best believe it's going to happen. The guy is not biased. I like him. He's not biased. So if peradventure, if GJ misbehaves a lot, I might pot to this guy with my full chest. So like I said now, if you watch, you see that I put this sell this thing from the the top of the key level. But remember, we are trading, maybe they call them SMC. I don't even know the name again, but normal liquidity, price dump, liquidity, structure liquidity POI. So apparently, I'm supposed to enter the trade from here, from this point. Look at the sweep. This is the liquidity. This is the POI. So this point from entry here. So let's put this thing here and see where price came back to. Go back, clear all these things. Yes, and then put it here. So go back out. Did you see that? He didn't even tap it, but price was pretty close, pretty close. And at his pretty close, he did the same thing I told you about on. Was it not here? No, not good. Here? No, not here. Here? Yes, here. Same thing I told you about USD CHF. He did it there. What did he do? From that price, he started rejecting. This is the top, and this, this, this. But this one was missed as entry. This one was missed at entry. This one was not missed. And now price have broke here. So this trade now should be running risk free already for BE Warriors. Running risk free already. And 3R is already somewhere here. Do you see it? So that's the thing. The same thing now you're looking out for this guy. The same thing you're looking out for this one. For USD CHF, yes. Same thing you're looking out for this. Because now, once a trend line breaks, at least my students should know that once a trend line breaks, best believe it's coming to take out all of them. No matter how long it will take out all of them. At least to this place. Even to this place, because they're all together. Yes, even to this place. Remember, this was a range. Price took it out. It will go boot up and then come back to downside. So that's simple. So that's what is going to happen. I'm not telling you maybe it will happen. But the answer is, the question will be when. But it goes up. It goes up. So now what do you do? How do you get involved in this niggas? 1 hour time frame, like we've missed a better part of it. But from this point now, you can see that there is a big fair value gap. Oh, it has already been tapped safe. From here to here, it has been tapped. It has been tapped already. But no wala. Fair value gap is not our only entry. It have already broke here. It broke here. What am I saying? It already broke here already. So this is kind of your liquidity. So your entry should be somewhere around here. So if price comes back here again, sell. If price comes back here again, sell. Knowing that this one has shanked us. So if price comes back here, sell. Your target is still here. So you have all the day. You have it like they say, like you get them clear. If you see sell from here, you're not in like you're not losing. Even if you're swinging from this, if price come back here and you swing from here, covering all this place, of course, you're swinging it, you make money. In fact, I'll call most of this trade my entry group because they're all nice. I'm sorry, they're nice, and it will give me time. I'm calling all of them. I beg, they're all good. They're all good. May God no deal with me. I'm calling all of them. Now we have sweet more than 5 trades. Let me drop this one before we call it a day. So if you want to swing it from that point, if it enters, swing. But if you want to band, if it enters confirmation, your entry is small and your TP is 1:3, run as it should be. But if I'm calling it for my entry group, they'll swing it. because I will not have the time to be telling you to do this, do this, do this. No, I will not have that time. So what I will do is just put it there and you do your path. So send USD JPY, USD JPY, sell. Oh, is it sell or buy? It's sell. Sell buyers. Boom. Oh shit, I don't do nonsense. Edit, paste. Yeah, I did it. So you finally loved UJ. Why and her? I not gonna love am okay. The like I said, you don't have there's no monopoly. You don't tie yourself to a pair. Oh. Counselor said you should not trade more than 3 pairs, 4 pairs. I did not say tie yourself to a pair that is giving you that is not following your pattern. Yes, when I started trading newly, I love Euro USD, but Euro USD messed with my head. USD, G will be selling, Euro will be buying. Like, as how? So, all those nonsense made me leave the pair. But if a pair start behaving, of course, your job is to make money, not to be correct. Your job is to make money, not to be correct. So, these are my high trades for this week. These are my high impact trades for this week. And for gold, yeah, it's doing what I need it to do. It's doing what we drawing. It's doing what I need it to do. For gold is bullish, of course. You know, it's bullish. But the point where gold is right now is at the point where it needs a lot of liquidity to break this all-time high. A lot, a lot, a lot. My normal entry level before QMR and stuff, normally it means that from this point, gold is going to sell. Yes, even my friend is bearish on the high time. This is the liquidity that has been broken. So from this point, gold is going to sell. But gold is not anybody's mate. So it's when it responds. When you don't act, then you follow. You don't say it must dump from here. It's more no. Can your SL can your SL can you use 14 1,400 1,500 SL to sell gold, which is you are holding gold till, because if you are swinging like this, your risk to reward should be 2.5, because this is the only low that it will take out and will confirm anything important. You get, this is the only low to take out, confirm anything, because if it takes out this low and closes well, then it's a free fall. It's a free fall to this point again, these levels again. So I'm bullish because I'm a day trader, in the sense that I'm looking for something that will give me results ASAP. So from that point, I'm using key levels to follow it bomber to bomber. Each 4-hour candle to the next 4-hour candle to the next 4-hour candle to the next 4-hour candle. Will it retrace from this point? Hell yes, which I've already done here. But if you watch now, where did this guy retrace from? There's no any reason for gold to retrace from here. But he did. He did, using this breaker. He did from here. Use the breaker. But if he's really bearish, breaker block means from this point now, your TP should be where? This low. But guess what? It got to this place and returned. Like I said, gold has a mind of its own. Your own is just to be following. Once your plan is met and you don't move, then you follow. That is it, oh, my brothers. That is it. If you say I'm bearish, you're correct. Like I always say, two truths can exist. So you are correct. But the point is, before you sell finish, come this place, I don't see like 35 setups. You are looking for 1 is to 2, 2.5. And my small 1 is to 3, 1 is to 3. SL here, TP here, SL here, TP here. I don't get 1 is to 10 before you get your TP, which might kindly still hit SL because you're not sure. There's no 100% trade anywhere. So that's the point. There's no nothing. So that's why I said I loved the trades I called this morning. Like they all, nobody, like they were not forced. They were not coerced. Nobody forced me. Nobody said on the chat, check this pair for me, check that pair. No. They are all giving me everything I want. Like everything. I'm so comfortable right now in trade this last month. I want to be comfortable. I want to do the right things these 30 days. I want to do everything right these 30 days. So let me know if I'm the person fucking up or the system is fucking up. The system is not fucking up, of course. We already made 300 something RR this year. So I want to see what December is like. Yes, I'm not obeying anything. I'm not partying is by force, but I'll always be on the chat because I have a target. I have where I'm going. My year have ended, but I need to end this, guys. I need to end it with you guys to show you that consistency is what it needs. So it's not any day. If I each any day now start going live or want to be want to go on social media and stuff, people will not say that it just came out and it happened. Mm-mm. It didn't just happen. I want you to follow me consistently. With time, results will show. But for now, enjoy the setups. They are all nice. I'll revamp it and send it to my entry group because all of them are good. I'm not gonna lie. All of them are good. So this one I've already moved. If it comes back, I'll just have to put what is it called? Alarm for all of them. So for this guy, alarm here. You guys, you know how to do it now. Look at it. Set alarm at 180 over 01. Boom. I've set. You see, you already set. So even if I'm not on the laptop again, my email, my SMS, they'll tell me. Even if I'm not on my system again. So that's how you should be doing. If you have a job, you are working, your job is just to go to your chat at the extreme like this. This is where I wanted to come into. Boom. You don't enter. Look at it. You see it at the edge there. So like I'm telling you now, I'm taking this trade with you this week. I love the entries. This one we don't already move. If it comes back, I will not take it if it comes back because if it breaks here, if it breaks this down, like I said, if it like this one now was broken now before price came back. So if it breaks this one, and then this one will be my liquidity, and then I'll sell from here. So I'll put my this thing here. I'll put my this thing here, and then Euro JPY. Okay, I've already put that one. GBP USD. Let me put this one. This one is so good. But if it comes back, I'll take it. But I will not take it covering all these things. So my SL will be this one, this particular low. But best believe, just know that the invalidation point, you know what they call invalidation point. There's a reason why SL is SL. But people have already misconstrued the reason of SL. They're not making SL to look like my SL must be 10 pips SL. Who are you to tell a pair how many pips SL you want to use? Oh, I cannot use more than 3. This thing. It's fine. I'll use it on my other trading view. I'll keep an eye on these ones. But the other ones are already set. So SL has a reason. SL means the point of invalidation. Invalidation. You have a sell setup, right? A sell setup. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, you have a sell setup. And then this is your protected high, which is this is your entry. And then this is your liquidity, of course. So if you get a trade like this and your stop loss is now, you now go to 1 minute time frame and then make the things to be like this, to be this tight. If this trade hit SL, it does not mean that what you did, that like your setup is wrong. No, it's not wrong. Price might decide to play with you small, enter the deeper half very well, and boom. And even tap this line, and boom. That's why I said give your SL a breathing space. You are not what do they call them? I don't know what I want to call them, but you're not tax collector. You're not that stingy to yourself. It's your money. Extend the risk and then keep the risk the same. So anybody asking me how many pips SL do you use? I don't give a flying hair F about SL or pips. My own is risk to reward. If I like, maybe my SL will be 1,000. Once my TP is 3,000, I'm okay. I hope this one makes sense to you guys. So know what is called a validation point. Know what is called SL. People have misconstrued it to a whole lot of nonsense. I don't understand. You're trying to catch 1 pip SL, 1 pip SL. That is not the overall SL of that trade. The only time you do this thing is when the main entry have passed. You are now looking for re-entry. I know that you're looking for re-entry. Re-entry. Meaning like this one now, it have tapped already and left. So if it comes back and does this thing I said that it should do, my SL is now here. It doesn't mean that everything is bad. It means that if price comes back deeper half again, it's taking out this one. So, but for the fact that this place hasn't been taken out, your trade is still valid. If you like, make price remove you, it's still valid. Now you go do tight SL. So I guess I've preached what I want to preach about. Have a good day, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like, share, and then see you back on Friday, 9 p.m. See me? Yes, so I don't like UJ. See you guys some other time.